Hi, my name is Marko Derča, partner at Kearney responsible for digital transformation and M&A topics, and super proud member of the best and biggest high-value management consulting team in the region. Kearney is a global consulting partnership with over 60 offices globally, serving majority of Fortune 500 companies. Although we work for largest global companies, we are still small enough to feel like a family. Our 4,000 or so colleagues makes us who we are. We are a family composed of greatest talents on the market, working on exciting topics to make a difference for companies we serve and make a difference in the environment we live in. We help leaders of top companies solve their biggest and most important challenges, work with them to identify and materialize their potential and vision. We work on very exciting topics like end-to-end transformation, a lot of digital topics, data and analytics, growth strategies, cost, energy transformation, sustainability, M&A, integration, organization, and so on. We also work across several industries. We work with all top 3 companies in almost every industry in the region, like energy companies, telecoms and media, consumer goods and retail, financial institutions, transportation, mobility, and others. We don't work on many transactional projects. We work on projects that bring real value to clients, transforming what and how they work. In most cases, we also help clients to implement our advice. We walk the talk, and this is super exciting as we don't only design the future, but we bring it to life. We get to implement change in the environment and observe direct result of our work. This is one of the important differentiators of us on the market. We integrate global knowledge with local experience to design and also implement future of companies. We take accountability of our advice by implementing it in real life of our clients. So managing change, working shoulder to shoulder with clients, inspiring them, and injecting passion into everything we do is part of our daily life, and it also makes our life work very exciting. I strongly believe that every consultant will be most successful if he or she works on the topics he or she is passionate about. So we really try to match the opportunities to learn and work with passion of each individual. This, together with global network, nurturing great team spirit and collaboration, makes us a great team to work with. We really work and take care of each other like a family, and our values are what makes us who we are. The 3 out of 5 that I have on my laptop best describe what excites me at Kearney. Boldness to break from status quo, curiosity to explore new grounds, and passion to be our best self for our teams. One of the things that is key in our work is mutual trust, and since I believe in my team, I will let them provide you with key information and advice on how to join the best consulting team.
Hi, my name is Vlad Hajdukovic. I came from Serbia for studies at the International Business Master Program at your university actually. And during my studies I joined Kearney and decided to stay in Slovenia.
Hello, I'm Dusan and I'm also a member of the Ljubljana office. I come from Belgrade, where I completed my undergraduate studies at the Faculty of Economics. Later on, I moved to University of Cambridge, where I completed the MPhil in Management program at the Judge Business School. During my undergraduate studies, I always enjoyed competing at business case study competitions. In addition to that, I was always a big fan of sports, and I played basketball for Jesus College at Cambridge, and I played tennis for a very long time. In addition to this, I completed elementary music school and I played piano.
Hi, my name is Luka Šipuc and I'm an associate out of Ljubljana office. I have a background in physics from the University of Ljubljana and I have a master's in innovation, entrepreneurship and management from Imperial College in London.
I am a business analyst here at Kearney's Ghana office. I've mostly worked on projects involving transformation of organizations, business process optimization, as well as product redesign. And while the industry that I'm most interested in is the financial sector, I've come to find something interesting pretty much every industry that I have worked in.
I'm a business analyst in the Ljubljana office. I was working mostly on post-merger integration, transformation and procurement projects. For me, consulting is a lifelong learning experience which allows me to challenge the default and find the creative, high-impact client solutions at the earliest stages of my career.
What brought me to consulting is the ability for you to drive change and exercise your entrepreneurial spirit on a daily basis. As a former entrepreneur, I feel a constant need to innovate and to push the boundaries of the possible, and consulting with Kearney allow me to do just that.
Our culture is what differentiates us. We truly live our values, be that through our desire to constantly improve and stretch our knowledge, or by always lifting each other's up and making sure that everyone feels as a part of the team.
The reason why I'm with Kearney and what means quite a lot to me is that you really do feel that everyone that you get to work with genuinely wants both the team and each individual within it to succeed, which really goes a long way to help us bring out the best of us. And what is particularly meaningful, or generally most important to myself, is being able to work on different problems with people from very, very diverse backgrounds, as well as actually getting to see a visible impact of the work that we do on the operations of the clients that we work in doing our projects.
The thing that I love the most about Kearney is that our work leads to sustainable positive impact on our society. In addition to this, teamwork is clearly visible on a daily level. This is especially true for Ljubljana office, where everybody is really kind, but at the same time, people are very smart and always get the best out of you.
It's really fun to work at Kearney. What makes it fun are Kearney's people and the collaborative nature of work that we do. Everything we do is done in teams, and working in fun teams on impactful projects is something that I wouldn't trade for anything.
Of course, when I applied for Kearney, I was super nervous. What was really helpful is the fact that the people who were interviewing me were really supportive. And the cases were really interesting. I was of course super excited once I got the offer, and the excitement came true once I got to work. What Kearney expects from me on a daily level is for me to be proactive, to think about solutions, to be precise and to be diligent. Kearney sets a standard, but this standard leads to great learning opportunities, and I feel like I'm on a learning curve on a daily level.
When I sent my application to Kearney, I felt fairly confident, considering I put quite a bit of thought into wanting to work in consulting, and I put quite a bit of practice into it. And then once the actual interviewing process came, it was a very intense process, but at the same time a very, very fun process where you basically got this mental puzzle in front of you and you just try to figure out like how the pieces fit and what the picture that you're putting together would end up being. And once I actually received the offer, I was relieved because I did have the feeling that I completely botched the final interview that I had. And the expectations for me once I came into Kearney were very much similar to what they expressed when I was interacting with them through the interviewing process, which was primarily specific tasks in terms of data analysis, in terms of approaching a certain problem, as well as how that can be communicated to the client by the people that I work with.
When applying to Kearney and interviewing with us, don't forget to be yourself. We are looking for different people. We are looking for unique perspectives that you indeed have. So don't try to tailor the answers to something you believe is the most appropriate. Be yourself, bring your own perspective, because this is something we very much value.
My top 3 tips for you would be: A. Clients aren't always right, so don't be afraid to challenge them, especially if you have a strong data-driven argument. B. Be resourceful, as you will encounter challenging situations on your project, so instead of pointing out the issues that you encounter, come to your managers and your teams with prepared solutions. And C. Really try to connect with your teams, be inclusive and have a positive attitude, because this will come in handier than you think.
The top tips I wish someone gave me at that stage of my career are the following 2. First one of them is try to listen more than to speak. Simply this leads to better learning opportunities. The second one would be that when facing a problem, don't immediately wave with the red flag. Try to think of some solutions, try to think of different options, evaluate them, and come up with the recommendations to the people above you, to the one that are deciding on the solution. This will be appreciated, trust me.
The tip or the advice that I would have for students or anyone entering a career would be, don't forget to take the time every now and then to kind of look back on what you're doing and reflect on what you like, what you don't like, what you want to stay, or rather what you want to stay with or what you want to take with you, and then basically use that as a basis to figure out what you want from that point forward. As well as don't be afraid to fail or to put yourself outside of your comfort zone, because in the end, even if you don't end up winning, you end up learning, which definitely allows you to grow both as a person as well as in the career that you are choosing to pursue.
With this, we're coming to the end of our presentation. Thank you for joining. We sincerely hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for us, we will be more than happy to provide the answers. Please send your questions over to recruiting.se@kearney.com or through our social media. Take care and hope to see you around soon.